Hi, everybody. My name is Mark. Let me move this camera to center. Today, we're going to be finishing part 3 and 4 of the IELTS, not the IELTS exam, of the multiple choice test questions. And I'll explain each test question, what it means, and I'll explain using the 删除法, the process of elimination, how to increase your chances of getting the answer right, even if you have to guess. Okay, and so let's get started with this right away. And here we are. Okay, so we've already done 1 through 8. Now today we're going to work on 9 through 1, 2, 3, 4 through 12. I will only do 4 questions each time because I know people are busy, and I think it'll be easier to digest 消化, and you can choose the 4 questions or problems that you want and review as often as you want in short bites. 小口. So number 9, Ronald is sick and tired of his job. Okay, sick and tired means 腻了,吃腻. I'm sick and tired of eating pizza. I'll never get sick and tired of eating pizza. I'm sick and tired. But Ronald is sick and tired of his job. So he's in the hospital. So this is a very similar, tricky answer that may get you to, if you don't know what sick and tired means, you may guess wrong incorrectly, because in the hospital means sick, but sick and tired of snow, sick and tired of pollution. He's sick and tired of his job. He's unhappy. Okay, that's not clearly defined. It's not easily defined as right or wrong, not defined. But anyway, it's not necessarily right. It's not necessarily wrong, but it isn't wrong. It definitely isn't wrong, because when somebody's sick and tired of their job, I would say they're unhappy, very unhappy. He's taking medicine. Of course, when somebody's sick, they may end up taking medicine, but when you're sick and tired of something, you don't take medicine. You probably quit your job. You probably stop eating pizza. You probably stop doing whatever you're doing that causes you to be sick and tired of something. It means I can't stand it anymore. Okay, so the answer, of course, is B. He's unhappy. Now on to question 10. My sister Nancy is never annoyed. Annoyed can be like 烦恼, a little angry, a little upset. So here your choices are A, she's never upset. Well, obviously that's the answer. When somebody's never annoyed, that means they're never upset. She's never in a good mood. Well, that would be the opposite. If you're annoyed, you're in a bad mood. So you're never in a bad mood. And this says she's never in a good mood. So that's opposite. And here, she never enjoys anything. Enjoy would be like 欣赏, okay? And that has nothing to do with never being annoyed. If you're never annoyed, you're probably enjoying life more often, but that's stretches. 有一点不行. You just can't use C. That doesn't work. So she's never upset. She's never annoyed. Okay, question 3. Now, if you like this topic, if you like these questions, leave a question in the comments section. And if I speak Chinese incorrectly, correct me. Give me a correction. And if you have any questions, if you'd like to take an IELTS test, prepare for an IELTS or a TOEFL, or what is it, duolingual. I've got questions. I've got current questions. I've got past questions. I've helped people with job interviews, interviews for school, master programs, and immigration. I've got excellent books, excellent teaching material, and you can shout by information from shout by in the bottom right corner. Okay, let's go on to number 11. My cousin Norman dropped out of school. Now, drop out means 退掉. 不修 means quit. He dropped out of school. People drop out of society and go to the mountains and live. But dropped out of usually means, yes, this is incorrect. It's got to be dropped out of. You can't drop out of work. You quit a job. But drop out of school, it means you quit after you started. Okay? Skipped means 翘课. So skipping class or ditching class. In America, skip is used on the East Coast. This is used on the East Coast. And ditch, when you ditch class, that's used on the West Coast. I remember when I moved from Baca, North Carolina to Arizona, a classmate, I don't remember who he was, but he asked me if I wanted to ditch class with him. And I looked at him and said, ditch class? What does that mean? It means not go to class. Oh, because I was used to hearing the word skip class in North Carolina, and in Arizona they say ditch class. So anyway, I told him no, I never ditch class. I don't know why. It was just a matter of principle. I didn't ditch class. So ditching class, skipping class is not the same. Okay, and he quit school. Okay, bingo. He quit school. That's a simple, direct answer. Okay, he ran away from school very quickly. So this one would definitely be incorrect. 你逃避学校非常快，逃走. It has nothing to do with dropping out of school. Okay, and finally, our apartment has a view of the park. 有一个视野. It has a nice view of the park. So we can see the park from our window. Okay, that's a possibility. It doesn't say nice view or good view, but it says that we have a view of the park. We can't see the park from our apartment. Of course, if you can't see the park, then you don't have a view of the park. I can hear the park very well. Okay, so this one doesn't make sense. From 删除法, process of elimination, C does not count. It's not even a possibility. So you have a 50-50 chance of guessing the answer. And of course, we can see the park from our window. Okay, so if you have any questions, contact Xiaobai. And thank you very much. Have a good day, evening, morning, or whatever it is when you see this. Adios, buenos dias, buenas noches. I'm in Mexico, and adios, goodbye from Mexico.